Welcome back to Microsoft Sphere, where we bring you the absolute latest and greatest from the world of tech, faster than ever. The news cycle never sleeps, and neither do we. Get ready for a rapid-fire update that you simply cannot afford to miss. We've got critical changes coming to your email domains, a significant move in the global tech race, a widespread disruption hitting streamers, and a major international crackdown on cybercrime. Stick around, this is big. First up, a critical update for businesses using Microsoft services. Prepare for changes to your on-Microsoft.com email domains. Microsoft is tightening the rules, and if you're not compliant, your email delivery could be significantly impacted. We break down what you need to know. Next, the global tech landscape is shifting as a prominent AI expert departs from Microsoft to a leading Chinese university. What does this mean for the ongoing tech rivalry? We've got the details. And later, we're diving into widespread streaming issues caused by recent Windows updates, plus a massive international sting operation that's netted hundreds of cybercriminals. Don't miss a second, subscribe and hit that notification bell. Domain defense. Microsoft clamps down on Microsoft.com freeloaders. Microsoft is implementing new email throttling policies for organizations still using the default Microsoft.com domain, signaling a significant shift for businesses relying on these addresses for their primary communication. Starting October 15, Microsoft will enforce a limit of 100 external recipients per organization per 24-hour period for emails sent from Microsoft.com domains. This restriction will be rolled out progressively, beginning with smaller tenants and expanding to larger ones by June 2026. The core issue driving this change is the exploitation of these domains by spammers. By creating new tenants and rapidly sending out bulk spam before Microsoft can intervene, malicious actors degrade the reputation of the shared Microsoft.com domain, affecting legitimate users. These domains are automatically generated when a new Microsoft 365 tenant is created, intended for initial testing and setup, with the expectation that organizations will migrate to a custom domain. However, some companies have continued to use them as their primary email address. This has led to a situation where these Microsoft Online Email Routing Address (MOERA) domains, which previously had no delivery limits, are now subject to strict controls. Microsoft is urging organizations to acquire and implement their own custom domains, change their primary SMTP addresses to reflect the custom domain, and ensure the default domain is no longer an on-Microsoft.com address. This migration process could present administrative challenges, potentially requiring updates to user credentials across various devices and applications if the primary SMTP address changes. Administrators will need to factor this migration into their operational planning, especially as it coincides with other end-of-support cycles for Microsoft products, such as certain versions of Windows 10. Failure to comply with these changes could result in severe email throttling, disrupting essential business communications. This move has sparked discussions among IT administrators about the added workload and the potential impact on businesses that haven't yet transitioned to custom domains, particularly those managing multiple services and systems. Get ready for the fallout, because this change could impact your daily operations. Next, we're heading east for a major development in the global AI race. Global tech race heats up. China warns US amid AI experts move from Microsoft. The geopolitical landscape is increasingly intertwined with technological advancements, as seen in China's response to US military movements and a prominent AI researcher's departure from Microsoft Research Asia to Tsinghua University. As US destroyers approached Venezuela's coast, China voiced strong opposition to Washington's military buildup and warned against foreign interference, signaling its support for Nicolás Maduro. This geopolitical tension is playing out against a backdrop of escalating US-China rivalry in critical technology sectors, particularly artificial intelligence. The movement of large civilian cargo ships through the Taiwan Strait has also fueled speculation about potential joint amphibious landing drills by the People's Liberation Army. In the tech arena, the departure of Cao Ting, a leading artificial intelligence researcher and former research manager at Microsoft Research Asia, MSRA, to join Tsinghua University marks a significant development. This move highlights the intensifying competition between the US and China for AI talent and innovation. MSRA has been a crucial hub for AI research, and the defection of key personnel to Chinese institutions underscores Beijing's strategic focus on advancing its AI capabilities. The implications of such talent shifts are far-reaching, potentially influencing the pace of AI development and its application in both countries. This event is not isolated, but part of a broader trend where national interests and technological prowess are increasingly linked, shaping international relations and economic competition. The strategic importance of AI in areas ranging from national security to economic growth means that the battle for talent and technological supremacy will remain a defining feature of the global tech landscape for the foreseeable future. This narrative is amplified by reports of U.S. military buildups and China's counterwarnings, suggesting that technological competition is becoming a significant component of broader geopolitical strategies. This significant shift in AI talent acquisition is being closely watched by industry analysts and governments alike, as it could signal future breakthroughs and shifts in the global AI power balance. Stay tuned as we unravel the complex relationship between tech and global politics. Now, let's switch gears to a critical issue affecting millions of users: widespread streaming problems. Windows August updates trigger severe NDI streaming lag and stuttering. Microsoft has acknowledged that its recent August 2025 security updates are causing significant performance degradation for users of NDI network device interface streaming software across Windows 10 and Windows 11 systems. Users have reported widespread issues, including severe stuttering, lag, and choppy audio-video when utilizing streaming applications such as OBS, Open Broadcast Software, and NDI tools. These problems are particularly pronounced when the display capture feature is enabled on the source PC, and critically, they persist even under conditions of low bandwidth. The affected updates are identified as KB50637878 for Windows 1124H2 and KB50637709 for Windows 1021H2, 22H2. The NDI team has corroborated these findings, explaining that the problematic Windows updates cause NDI traffic to drop unexpectedly. They've specified that the performance issues are limited to connections using RUDP, Reliable User Datagram Protocol, while traffic sent or received via standard UDP or single TCP remains unaffected. As a temporary solution, NDI has advised affected customers to modify their NDI receive mode settings to utilize TCP or UDP instead of RUDP. Microsoft is actively investigating the root cause of this bug. This incident follows a series of other issues that emerged after the August patch Tuesday. Earlier, Microsoft released emergency updates to fix a problem where security updates delivered via Windows Server Update Services, WSUS, failed with error code 0x802-40069 after installing the KB50637878 update. Another issue saw Windows reset and recovery operations break after installing updates KB50637875, Windows 11, KB50637709, Windows 10, and KB50637877, Windows 10 Enterprise. Furthermore, Microsoft has solicited user feedback regarding data corruption and failure issues affecting both solid-state drives, SSDs, and hard disk drives, HDDs, on Windows 1124H2 systems following the installation of these recent security updates. The confluence of these widespread technical problems highlights the critical importance of robust testing and validation for operating system updates, especially those intended to enhance security. The streaming community is particularly vocal, with many creators expressing frustration over the disruption to their workflows and the urgent need for a stable fix. These technical glitches are causing real headaches for content creators. But the fight against cybercrime is also making headlines, with a massive international operation making waves. Operation Serengeti 2. Interpol's massive crackdown nets 1,209 cybercriminals across Africa, seizing $97 million. An expansive international law enforcement operation, dubbed Operation Serengeti 2, has successfully apprehended over 1,200 individuals suspected of cybercriminal activities across Africa and confiscated significant assets, marking a major victory in the global fight against online threats. This coordinated effort, led by Interpol, targeted a wide range of cybercrimes, including financial fraud, ransomware attacks, and phishing schemes that have plagued the continent. The operation involved law enforcement agencies from multiple African nations working in synergy, leveraging intelligence sharing and joint operational planning to dismantle sophisticated criminal networks. The scale of the seizures, amounting to $97 million, underscores the substantial financial gains these criminal enterprises were accumulating. The success of Operation Serengeti 2 is a testament to the increasing collaboration and capability of African law enforcement in combating cyber threats. It also highlights the growing sophistication of cybercriminals operating in the region, who often exploit vulnerabilities in digital infrastructure and target both businesses and individuals. The operation's focus on financial cybercrime signifies a critical area of concern, as these activities directly impact economic stability and consumer trust. Beyond the immediate arrests and seizures, the long-term impact of such operations includes disrupting the operational capacity of these groups, preventing future attacks, and sending a strong deterrent message to aspiring cybercriminals. Interpol's role in facilitating cross-border cooperation and providing technical expertise was crucial in achieving these results. The operation also drew attention to the need for enhanced cybersecurity measures and digital literacy programs to empower citizens and businesses against evolving threats. As the digital landscape continues to expand, the challenges of ensuring online safety and security remain paramount, requiring sustained and collaborative international efforts. The insights gained from Operation Serengeti 2 will undoubtedly inform future strategies and operations aimed at safeguarding the digital space. This impressive bust is a significant win for global cybersecurity, showcasing the power of international cooperation against digital threats. From cybercriminals to code vulnerabilities, the digital world is always buzzing. And finally, we're wrapping up with a crucial decision from Microsoft regarding exploit code sharing. That's a wrap on today's Microsoft Sphere. We covered Microsoft's new email domain rules, a major AI talent move impacting the US-China tech race, widespread streaming issues from Windows updates, and a massive cybercrime bust in Africa. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Microsoft Sphere for more cutting-edge updates, ring that notification bell so you never miss an episode, and drop a comment below with your thoughts. You can also follow us on all our social channels for even more tech news.